Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today's video, we are going to do a tier list of the All-Star Master Sets that include Week 2. That featured one of the best right-handed defensemen that we've seen all year round, as well as a bunch of other extremely usable players. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you haven't already, check out HUT Hub, my HUT database website. Link is down below. Let's get into it. All right, now I'm going to be honest with you. I did not get a chance to use these cards in-game, other than a few with Shea Weber. It was my birthday weekend, and I was feeling really under the weather, so wasn't able to play any, so I do apologize. It's something I pride myself on, giving you guys in-game feedback from these, so I'm just going to go off of feedback from my community and my Discord on streams, everything like that. I'm going to give you guys, for anyone that's used these cards, just what I'm hearing and taking a look at their attributes and abilities. All right, so first we're going to start with the 92 KENDALL COYNE SCHOFIELD, who I think becomes the first HUT player ever to get back-to-back Master Set players, as she did get a 90 overall for the Nations of Hockey event. She comes with Spark as well as Gladiator and Light the Lamp, so you will see 98 acceleration, 97 speed. At launch of the game, her card was super good. Like, I remember using her base card just because you were able to just beeline right down through the neutral zone, and nothing really changes here. On top of that, she's got like 4 of the best abilities you can have. Although Gold Wheels is a little too expensive, in my opinion, for the amount of good abilities and cards that have, you know, exceptional abilities on them. Outside of maybe Connor McDavid or Mike Gartner, because they are at 99, I probably wouldn't activate it, but she's got Unstoppable Force, Close Quarters, and Elite Edges, and that's an unbelievable combo of abilities. Size, obviously, is always going to be an issue in game if you're thinking competitively. However, if you are able to take good full advantage of her skating and her abilities, like, she's going to be able to do fine for you. She's got that type of card that really doesn't get knocked off the puck at all. But that being said, I'm going to put her in the B tier just because of all of the other options that we've got out there that are roughly around the same abilities or same attributes. Also in the B tier, we've got our next goalie MSP in the 92 Martin Brodeur. Love the card art here. Like, this is actually a phenomenal looking card. He's got great synergies that you can activate, which is, you know, fine. You want that on a goalie, especially if you're going to spend a ton to make him. He's got Gold Contortionist, which has proven to be pretty decent in this game with the new animations that they added in, as well as Butterfly Effect and Sponge, and then obviously Adventurer, but you're not going to activate that. 48 aggression on this card. I think that the lower aggression in NHL 23 is actually a negative. I don't think it's a net positive anymore because everyone's just firing low far side. If you've got someone that has low aggression, it means they sit further back in their net. Everything else is fine. 95 speed, he's 6'2", which is usable. I've said this all year round, it's really not going to change, guys. No matter who you put in net, unless you play great defense or defend those kind of, you know, the behind the net stuff or off the rush well, you're going to give up a ton of goals. I have heard some decent things about Martin Brodeur, but I'd probably just pass on an MSP goalie and, you know, put 50K into some random primetime or team of the week that's probably going to do just as good. All right, in the A tier, we've got the 92 Paul Coffey. He's got Magician in Dangle City, as well as Booming Shot and Gladiator. I get a lot of questions about, should I make Paul Coffey or Nick Lidstrom? So I use Nick Lidstrom, and I think he's a phenomenal card. Do I think, would I have rather waited until week 2 to see someone else? Yeah, probably, but I have no complaints about that Nick Lidstrom card. I made him on the No Money Spent team, and he's been great, and defensively, I think he's a bit better. Paul Coffey is essentially the left-handed version of Cale Makar, just not as fast. 92 speed, 93 acceleration. He does have good body checking at 91, especially with Gladiator activated, but usually they do either a full offensive defenseman or a full defensive defenseman. I think because he doesn't have any defensive abilities, it's why I would rather go Nick Lidstrom. He's not overly big, so you aren't going to be able to make up, you know, for some of the lack of defensive abilities. It's not like he's a bad card at all. I think his shot is going to be absolutely nasty from the point, and I have loved Seeing Eye this year. Elite Edges on anyone that isn't Cale Makar, I probably would not activate on the back end. 1T and Heat Seeker just have not proved to be useful at all this year. That being said, all in all, he's a very, very good defenseman. I think that the reason why he's in the A tier is I think that because Nick Lidstrom's slightly better, I would rather have him. That's what kind of holds him back. Also in the A tier, we've got the 92 Tyler Seguin. He's got Booming Shot as well as Protector, Gladiator, and Thief. And that 99 face-off rating, you can see at 92, he's an extremely effective card. He has Gold Elite Edges, which is a better ability. My only issue, again, is a lot like what I was talking about on defense. If you're going to activate Elite Edges, it has to be, in my opinion, on your first line, maybe your second. And Tyler Seguin should be there, but it's all going to depend on how many great right-handers you have. For example, if you have Team of the Year McKinnon and, let's say, Mario Lemieux, like, you're probably not going to want to put elite edges on Tyler Seguin, which makes him a lot less, powerful. Obviously, 93 speed and acceleration is great. 99 agility is awesome. The 99 shot power, and then that 99 face-off rating as well. But again, it's going to come down to who you have at center as well. If you've got Team of the Year Matthews or Jay Beagle or even Ryan Johansson, you're probably not going to see a huge jump in performance over him. Now, he has always played faster than his stats indicate. I just think his other 3 abilities are holding him back because he really doesn't have anything that, for the great teams, you're going to be able to activate. Extremely versatile card, however, because you can put him on the wing, and you can play him at center with that 99 face-off rating. I got a lot of questions, again, about comparisons. Like, if you're going to play him on the wing, I'd probably rather have the Nations of Hockey Jack Eichel, because, again, Jack Eichel's skating is just exceptional for whatever reason. He does give you the most versatility, though, so it's not like he is a bad card by any stretch of the imagination. He'd make a great center or right-handed winger. And then in the S tier, we've got our first S tier from this event, in my opinion. We've got the 92 Shea Weber. He's got wingman as well as spark, meaning that he will get 92 acceleration, 92 speed. He's 6'4", 230 with gold thunderclap, unstoppable force, shutdown, and truculence. In my opinion, all you've got to do is put silver truculence on him, and he's going to be one of the best defensemen in the game. He's got 99 slap shot power and accuracy, and while we haven't seen D-to-D one-timers go in cleanly that aren't tipped, thunderclap with that 99 slap shot power and accuracy might start to see it. I've heard some things on Reddit and in the community that you're actually able to score D-to-D one-timers with this Shea Weber. Now, for how long that'll last, I don't know, because once goaltender abilities get up and match the attributes of some of these shot totals, you might see that drop down a little bit. He has felt very good, though. Very fast. He knocks everyone off the puck defensively. There isn't anyone in the game, even with unstoppable force, that he won't knock over because of his size and silver truculence. 95 defensive awareness is great. 99 body checking. All in all, if you want to make one player from this event, it is the 92 Shea Weber. You guys have seen my team, and outside of the fantasy cards that hit 99, like Darlene or some of the other ones, like Cam Fowler, for example, he is the best defenseman in my opinion right now, more than Seabrook, very slightly. Not that Seabrook's bad, but I think that he is the best defenseman in the game right now that is actually obtainable, that isn't one of the fantasy cards. Even if you have Team of the Year Makar, I would make this Shea Weber. Just because I think he is definitely worth it. And if you were working towards the objectives and you haven't earned the All-Star collectibles yet, this is the card that I would work towards. He's just an all-in-all perfect build. So guys, I do apologize for the lack of content over the weekend and the inability to actually give you some in-game clips using these cards. Again, it was my birthday weekend, and I just was feeling pretty under the weather before I traveled to the All-Star game on Wednesday, and I'll be covering all of the stuff that I do down there for the NHL 23 World Championship. Really excited for that, but I'll make sure that I have some uploads on the YouTube channel as well. Don't forget to check out HUD Hub for all of the content. If you aren't able to look in game, you can use my website and see all of the stuff that you're missing. So again, guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.